चरणा गजानना मंगल चरणा गजानना मंगल चरणा गजानना मंगल चरणा गजानना गजवदना शुभानना गजवदना शुभानना गजवदना शुभानना गजवदना शुभानना मंगल चरणा गजानना मंगल चरणा गजानना विद्यादायक बुद्धिप्रदायक विद्यादायक बुद्धिप्रदायक विद्यादायक बुद्धिप्रदायक विद्यादायक बुद्धिप्रदायक गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना मंगल चरणा गजानना मंगल चरणा गजानना गजवदना शुभानना गजवदना शुभानना मंगल चरणा गजानना मंगल चरणा गजानना विद्यादायक बुद्धिप्रदायक विद्यादायक बुद्धिप्रदायक गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना गौरी तनया गजानना मंगल चरणा गजानना साई हमारा हम साई के ऐसा प्रेम हमारा,
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 साई राम हमारा, साई राम 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 हमारा,
सत्य साई है नाम तुम्हारा, शिरडी साई अवतारा,
सत्य साई है नाम तुम्हारा, शिरडी साई अवतारा,
हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा,
मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा,
साई राम हमारा, साई राम हमारा,
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 साई हमारा हम साई के ऐसा प्रेम हमारा,
साई हमारा हम साई के ऐसा प्रेम हमारा,
साई राम हमारा, साई राम हमारा,
राम हमारा, साई राम हमारा,
सत्य साई है नाम तुम्हारा, शिरडी साई अवतारा,
साई है नाम तुम्हारा, शिरडी साई अवतारा,
हिंदू मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा,
मुस्लिम सिख ईसाई सबका पालनहारा,
साई राम हमारा, साई राम हमारा,
साई राम हमारा, साई राम हमारा,
साई राम हमारा,
साई राम हमारा, साई राम हमारा,
साई हमारा हम साई के ऐसा प्रेम हमारा, बुद्ध महावीर येशु साई, येशु साई, बुद्ध महावीर येशु साई, येशु साई, वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा, वाहे गुरु
साई
सतगुरु साई
अल्लाह यीशु सतगुरु साई
यीशु सतगुरु साई
गीता वेद कुरान हो साई
गीता वेद कुरान हो साई
गीता वेद कुरान हो साई
वेद कुरान हो साई
तन में साई मन में साई मन में साई मन में साई रोम रोम में साई साई रोम रोम में साई साई वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा बुद्ध महावीर यीशु साई बुद्ध महावीर यीशु साई वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा अल्लाह यीशु सतगुरु साई अल्लाह यीशु सतगुरु साई गीता वेद कुरान हो साई
गीता वेद कुरान हो साई
तन में साई मन में साई तन में साई मन में साई रोम रोम में साई साई रोम रोम में साई साई वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा वाहे गुरु बोल मनवा बुद्ध महावीर यीशु साई
Om Shri Sai Ram. Good evening and a hearty welcome to all of you to this evening session on day 1 of the National Youth Meet 2016. Today's theme was Harmony of Religions, and during the day, Swami, we had a thought-provoking dialogue and a discussion on the theme Harmony of Religions. It was agreed that all faiths are interrelated and mutually indebted to each other for the principles they teach and the disciplines they recommend. It was very heartwarming to see how each speaker sung the glory of God in different languages and in a variety of tunes. Without much ado, we would start the evening session today. I would like to invite the Veda chanting team to please come and chant the Vedas. This evening, we have the students of the Shri Sathya Sai Prashanti Niketanam campus, Chikbalapur, who will come and chant the Vedam. They will chant the Durga Suptam, invoking the blessings of Mother Durga.
श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि पश्यदति दुर्गाणि विश्वानावेव सिन्धुं दुरितात्यग्निः तामग्निवर्णां तपसा ज्वलन्तीं वैरोचनीं कर्मफलेषु जुष्टाम् दुर्गां देवीगुं शरणमहं प्रपद्ये सुतरसि तरसे नमः अग्ने त्वं पारयानव्यो अस्मान् स्वस्ति बिरति दुर्गाणि विश्वा पूश्च पृथ्वी बहुला न उर्वी भवातोकायतनयाय शय्यो विश्वानि नो दुर्गः जातवेदः सिन्धुं न नावादुरितातिवर्षि अग्ने अत्रिवन्मनसा गृणानोऽस्माकं बोध्यविता तनूनाम् पृतनाजितगुं सहमानमुग्रमग्निगुं हुवेम परमाः सदस्तात् स नः पश्यदति दुर्गाणि विश्वाक्षामद्देवो अतिदुरितात्यग्निः प्रत्नोषिकमीड्यो अध्वरेषु सनाच होता नव्यश्च सत्सि स्वां चाग्ने तनुवं पिप्रयस्वास्मभ्यं च सौभगमायजस्व गोभिर्जुष्टमयुजो निषिक्तं तवेन्द्र विष्णोरनुसञ्चरेम नाकस्य पृष्ठमपि संवसानो वैष्णवीं लोक इह मादयन्ताम् कात्यायनाय विद्महे कन्याकुमारि धीमहि तन्नो दुर्गे प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः।
We now take the opportunity to heartily welcome esteemed guests seated on the dais. Joining us especially this evening, we have Shri HK Patil, Honorable Minister for Rural Development and Panchayat Raj in Government of Karnataka.
Rabbi Ezekiel Isaac Malekar, the Honorary Secretary, Judah Synagogue, New Delhi.
Professor H.S. Bhatia, former DRDO scientist and State Secretary in the Gurudwara Shri Guru Singh Sabha in Bangalore.
Sir Isaac Tigret, founder Hard Rock Cafe and House of Blues, who's also a long-standing devotee of Bhagavan Baba.
Venerable Geshe Laktor, former interpreter and religious assistant to His Holiness the Dalai Lama.
Father Charles Ogada, President, Spirit and Self-Awareness Initiative.
Shri B. Narayana Rao, Secretary of the Shri Satyasai Lokaseva Trust.
Ms. Gulsha Begum, President Global Peace Mission and also Chairperson of the Divine Abode Foundation.
We also have joining us this evening Shri Keshava Reddy, Zilla Panchayat President in Chikbellapur District. We have Shri BN Narasimha Murti, Chief Mentor of the Shri Satya Sai Saraswati Trust. And Shri Madhusudan Rao Naidu, a distinguished alumnus of the Shri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning and also the communicator of Shri Satya Sai Baba in a subtle form.
For the benefit of all the devotees, delegates and dignitaries who were not present in the morning and missed the morning session, we have a short summary reading by two of our delegates who would give you a briefing on the morning's proceedings. I would like to first welcome Ms. C. Kritika, who hails from Bangalore. She joined the Shri Satya Sai Institute of Higher Learning, Anantapur campus in the year 2011 and completed her Bachelor of Arts and Master of Arts in English Language and Literature. She was blessed with a gold medal for academic excellence in the year 2014. She feels fortunate to have been a recipient of the Satya Sai system of integral education and is here today to express her gratitude and love to her beloved master. Ms. Kritika.
Om Shri Sai Ram, offering my most humble salutations at the divine lotus feet of Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba. The inaugural ceremony of the much anticipated National Youth Meet 2016 began with the ceremonial welcome with Purna Kumbham and Vedam chanting as Bhagavan entered the Premamritam hall, which was ringing with Sarva Dharma bhajans. The esteemed guests for the day were already seated in the hall. The compeers for the day, Sister Deepika and Brother Siddhant, gave a brief introduction to the National Youth Meet, which is aimed at emphasizing the importance of spirituality in society. The ceremonial lighting of the lamp was joined in by all the guests and dignitaries on stage, and each of the guests of honor was presented with a floral bouquet. Next, Shri BN Narasimha Murti Garu, Chief Mentor, Shri Satya Sai Educational Institutions, gave the introductory address where he spoke of how comparing and competing religions had led to discord and hatred in society. He spoke of Bhagavan Shri Satya Sai Baba's continuing mission of setting up schools that impart value-based education in each and every district of Karnataka. Quoting Baba's words, Sir emphasized that the soul of education is education for the soul. Having been a beneficiary of the Satya Sai integral system of education, I have experienced this transformative power of value-based education that Sir was alluding to. The next speaker was a revered spiritual guru and educationist, Shri M., who began by expressing his gratitude to the Satya Sai organizations for organizing and for giving him an opportunity to be a part of the youth meet. He stressed on the crucial role the youth of the nation play in shaping its destiny. He exhorted us all to follow the dictum of love all, serve all. Shri M's talk was followed by a talk by Shri G. Parameshwara Rao, Honorable Home Minister of Karnataka, in which he evoked pride in the hearts of all present by recalling the illustrious lives led by great souls born in India like Mahatma Gandhi. He concluded by reminding the youth of the great legacy they are the inheritors of and inspired them to carry forward the principles of peace and love. Next, His Holiness Dewan Sahib took the opportunity to thank Swami for the chance to be a part of this unique event. The morning's inaugural session concluded with a much anticipated discourse by Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Baba's discourse was on the theme Unity of Religions and how this is ingrained in the spirit of our nation, Bharat, and in our identity as Bharatiya, which roughly translates to those who love God. Baba reiterated that the essence of all religions is love. Bhagavan said, there is only one truth, which is known by different names. But the impact of this truth, no matter what it is called, is one and the same. This truth is love, and there is no divinity higher than love. Bhagavan's speech, which was the highlight of the session, left everyone surcharged with positivity and happiness. Thank you. Sai Ram.
Thank you, sister. We will now have Brother Sonu Kumar summarizing the evening session. Brother Sonu hails from Bihar, and he joined the Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Kendra in the year 2010 in the 6th class. And over the past 5 and 6 years, he has really blossomed and benefited from the Sathya Sai system of integral education. He's also received an award for proficiency in academics as he has consistently topped this class. He's also a boy of many talents and also manages the audiovisual system during all the events in Muddenahalli. May I now request Brother Sonu Kumar to address us all.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagavan. Most beloved Bhagavan, revered elders, luminaries on the dais and off the dais, mothers, sisters, and brothers. Sai Ram to one and all. The future of this world is youth. Emphasis on youth and then nurture is most important. And how fortunate are we youths who are directly nurtured by our beloved Bhagavan. Thank you, Swami, for this opportunity to make us learn about true essence of religion by inviting these luminaries over here. What I am doing is a very brief summary. I'm sure there are more to learn. Today, in the procedure we had Shri M and Shri Swami Nikhileshwara Nandaji speaking to us, and then we had panel discussion on harmony of religions. Shri M, even though being a Muslim by birth, enlightened us by his knowledge of various scriptures. Speaking about religions, he said, being religious means experiencing supreme reality of divine every time. He also emphasized on the word Jagat, which comes from the word Jagat Gam, meaning always in moment, and made us understand how this world is not permanent. He also said, God is in all, and as He is in all, we can't have any separations amongst us. He said we can achieve anything when we put ourselves down in the picture and let divine have the show. He gave us many examples from Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa's life. He also spoke about philosophy stating, one who knows nothing, and one who knows nothing knows everything. Stating from his experience during his journey of 7,500 miles, he met a Maulvi Sahib who traveled with him to Gurudwara and learned the essence of all the religions are all one and the same. He also said about the imprisonment of Dalai Lama, fifth Lama, who was imprisoned by this Chinese for 25 years, had only fear that he shouldn't develop hatred for this Chinese who tortured him, and said, underlying this fact, this is the true religion of all the religions and this is the true essence. The next speaker was Swami Nikhileshwara Nandaji. He made us aware of the teachings of Ramakrishna's life and how they accept all other people as one. He also said global peace cannot be achieved without global civilization. Speaking about unity of religion, he said, it can be achieved only by 3 ways. First way is having no religion amongst us. And second way, that having only one religion, that is merging all the religion into one religion. And third way, the hodgepodge of all the religions, meaning just including everything into one religion, which is practically impossible. He also said about the experience of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, who had the experience being a Muslim, he experienced Lord Muhammad. Being a Hindu, he experienced Rama. Being a Christian, he experienced Christ. And said, the outcome of all these experiences of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa was nothing but supreme union with divine. And as it was supreme union with divine, he said, all these take us to only one way, that is supreme union, and all the essence of all the religions are same. In the post-lunch session of panel discussion was conducted with representatives of all the major religions. The discussion was moderated by Sister Deepika and Brother Siddhant. The discussion started with Professor H.S. Bhatia speaking on the ideals of Sikh religion and its relation to modern youth. He emphasized how Shakti and Bhakti should go hand in hand, and this is the Sikh's way of life. One who is ready to roll up his sleeves and work hard to achieve his way of living with the divine is a true Sikh. The next panelist to offer his perspective was Venerable Keshe Lagdor. He spoke of Bhagavan Buddha's motivation to seek liberation, which came when he saw men in constant quest to avoid pain and attain pleasure. He gave powerful analogy of 3 criminals on the death row who had only few days to live, and so they spent their life in harmony and love. He said we should draw a lesson from this story, for we have a limited life and limited span of life, which is better spent by living in harmony and love with others. Next to be invited to the show and express his ideas and experience was Father Charles Ogada, who reminded everybody of love and compassion for which Jesus had come, lived, and left. He invited audience to take a high view of who they were, being a part of divine and consciousness of God itself. He passionately argued that it was important to be devoid of ego and the feelings that I and mine to experience this level of consciousness. Rahi Ezail Asek Maleka was next to engage with his youthful minds assembled here, where he pleasantly began his remarks by wishing everyone Sairam. Everyone in the hall was taken away by his pronouncement that he was an Indian first and Jew next. And then was next His Holiness Diwan Sahib in his message expressed the desire for all sublime thoughts, for all the religion to be encapsulated in a booklet. In response, Swami Nikleshwaranandaji introduced a booklet by Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa Mission, which was on a singular theme. In this imperiality talk, Sri Nikleshwaranandaji said, "We are all lions and not sheep." He quoted the scriptures, Amritasya Putraha, and by this, the post-lunch session ended. Sairam.
Thank you, Brother Sonu. We will now have Father Charles Ogada address us. Father Charles was born in Uturu in Abia State, Nigeria. When he was just 17, he had a profound spiritual transformation which changed the course of his life. Consequently, he joined the Spiritan order so as to deepen that transformation that he had once experienced. Open to the truth of all religions, Father Ogada traveled extensively in the study of other paths, drawing on Christian mystics, Eastern spirituality, Sufism, the Jewish Kabbalah, and the teachings of Sri Ramana Maharshi. Thus, he discovered the gem of Christian mysticism. Father Charles, who was ordained in 1999, first came to Bhagavan in 2001. His first visit deepened his commitment to his search and rejuvenated him in his path to self-discovery. After going back, Father Charles also started a home for the disadvantaged children and schools for village children in Ebe called Heart of Love Children's Home. On behalf of all of us gathered here, may we please invite Father Charles to address all of us.
My most humble pranams at the lotus feet of our most loving, beloved Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, and my most humble pranams at the lotus feet of all his devotees gathered in love here to share and to bask in his love. To all of you, I say, Jai Sai Ram. Jai Sai Ram. I've been asked to speak on Sai Baba and the harmony of religions. I think years ago, someone asked me, how did you come to Swami? And I said to him, I did not come to Swami, Swami came to me. How did a Catholic priest come to Bhagavan Satya Sai Baba? And this is not just particular about me. It also relates to so many devotees from different countries, from different religions, from different backgrounds, coming together under the umbrella of fatherhood of God and brotherhood of man. Only Satya Sai Baba can epitomize this harmony of all the religions, bringing humanity under the umbrella of divinity. I will begin with a song. I don't know how to sing so well, but if you know this song, our children sang this song when they came here last Christmas. So if you know it, you can join me. We are the one to make the change, to make the world a better place to live. We want to feel in our world love and peace. We are the one, for we are one. We are the one to teach the truth. We are the children of divinity. We are just just one great family of humanity. We are the one, for we are one. Many nations we are, but our earth is one. Many beings, yes, we are, but just one breath. Many creeds we have, but our God is one. We are the one, yes, we are the one. Can you join me sing that? We are the one, yes, we are the one. Again. We are the one, yes. That's what he teaches us. We are not looking for religion outside us. We are the religion. We are the experience of religion. And that's why Swami, every day of his life, calls us Prema Swarupa, embodiments of divine love, embodiments of the atmic reality. And this is the essence of all the religions, to teach man, to awaken man to his inherent divinity. The methodologies are different, but this is the essence. You are the essence. You are not limited even by religion. You are divinity. Saram. Hello. Sai. Hello. Tell your brother or your sister, the essence is in you. The essence is in you. Can you say it to me? The essence is where? And where? What is that essence? What is that essence? You. Saram. What is that essence? You. You. There is nothing outside you. You are divine. There is nothing apart from you. You are this is the multiplication of divinity. And once we realize this simple truth, that there is nothing outside God, then automatically there's harmony everywhere. There's unity everywhere. There is divinity everywhere. There is love everywhere. There are the 5 human values everywhere. This is the essence of all the religions. I am the essence. Let's go on. So, the different religions are just but different schools and methodologies that teach man how to arrive at this awareness of his inherent divinity. Fortunately, our children there, I know you love maths, isn't it? How many of you love maths? Good. I teach maths in our school. Okay? We just do a little example, yeah? Can we go on? A little example. Methods are many, but the answer is one. True or false? Methods are many, but the answer is what? One. Let us take a simple equation, linear equation. Can we go on? We are doing mathematics now because we are dealing with our students. Look at those two linear equations. Can you solve them? I want you to solve them using three methods. The first method is what? Elimination method. Second is what? Substitution method. And third is what? Graphical method. Good, good. Now, can you, just 1 minute. Can we go on to the answers? By substitution method, the answer is y is equal to 8, x is equal to 2. By elimination method, the answer is y is equal to 8, x is equal to what? 2. By graphical method, the answer is y is equal to what? X is equal to what? Different methods. Answer is what? 1. Some of my kids prefer the substitution method. Others prefer the elimination method. Others prefer the graphical method. Huh? If you're a Hindu, you might prefer what type of food we like here? Masala dosa. Chapati. Yeah? So if you bring an Indian dish and there are no sambar, you're joking. Even when you come to Nigeria, we have to look for somebody to cook sambar and masala dosa for you. That's preference, isn't it so? African. If I have not eaten cassava, I have not eaten actually. An African man will love cassava, will love yam. Those are her food preferences. And the European, what do you like? Sandwich, yeah? Bread, what? These are our preferences. And Jesus once said, I will give you that food, which when you eat it, you will never be hungry again. I will give you that drink, which when you drink it, you will never be thirsty again. And this is the food that Swami is offering to us today. The food of our self-knowledge. That which when we know, everything is known. Without which, life is just simply a waste. This is the primary message that our beloved Bhagavan every day invariably in all his speeches and discourses is hammering down. And he is calling us just to do what? To do what? To accept it. Sairam. To do what? Accept it. Once, Swami in Pudati, when he was in physical form, asked a student, who are you? And the student says, Swami, I'm God. So I said, aha. Okay, now devotees are waiting. Go and give darshan. Saram. And the student was petrified. How can I give darshan? Now, what is going on in his mind is that although he says, I am God, he has not accepted the fact that he is truly what? God. We don't believe it. And that's the only thing that is required. All the masters have not asked us to become God. Jesus said, you are God. That is what you are already. That is not what you are going to become. That is your true nature. Sairam. Hello? So, religions are different methodologies through which we arrive at the same answer. So, if a religion is now not leading us to this answer, namely our inherent divinity, that religion has not got that mathematics correct. True or false? True or false? It is a matter of preferences. So, Swami now summarizes the essence of all these religions, these methodologies of the different religions that will lead us to the same truth. And Swami tells us the Christian methodology, the Christian school of thought, which leads us to the same truth of our inherent divinity. He says it is the way of the cross, which means the removal of the I feeling. Swami says the cross actually means cutting the I right at what? Across. Christianity means absolute selflessness. Whenever you have that tent of me and I in anything you do, you are moving away from your divinity. And St. Paul tells us in his epistle, it is no longer I who lives, but Christ living in me. That is the essence of Christianity. When there is no longer a differentiation between you and God. When there is no longer a differentiation between you and the atom, between you and the ant, between you and your fellow human being. When that sense of difference has disappeared, then there is no more ego. Hindu methodology is the sound of silence. Be still and know that you are that. And Swami tells us, listen to the primeval pranava, Om, resounding in your heart as well as in the heart of the universe. When you listen to that sound, it will lead you to the source of all sounds. And we know that the whole of creation is made of sound. The Mandukya Upanishad says, Om, the word, is all this, the whole universe. The past, the present, the future. All this is Om. And even every other thing outside the three categories of time, that too is Om. Through sound, we arrive at our own inherent divinity. And when we arrive at our own inherent divinity, we arrive at the essence of all the other religions. So, that's why Swami tells us, if you're a Christian, be a good Christian. Why? Because when you're a good Christian, you will realize the same essence that is true of a Hindu. Same essence that is true of a Muslim. Because all the essence are one. So there's no need to jump to one religion or another. When you realize the essence of your own religion, automatically you realize the essence of all the other religions. And the Islamic methodology is the path of total surrender. Swami tells us that actually Islam is from the root, aslama. And that means surrender. And what is surrender? Surrender means surrendering your mind. Inshallah. It means faith. It means when God tells you jump, you do what? You jump. He tells you sit, you do what? You sit. You have given your entire mind to God. And when that happens, also that is the highest state in Hinduism, surrender. When that happens, you have reached the essence of Islam. And when you reach the essence of Islam, you've reached the essence of all the other religions. Islam does this through the 5 pillars. The first pillar is what? La ilaha illa Allah. God alone is. The second one is salah, prayer. Prayer in Islam actually means constant integrated awareness of divinity and the rest of the pillars. So we go to the Buddhist methodology, which teaches enlightenment through the eightfold path. Swami tells us beautifully through the wheel. He says, remember the wheel of cause and consequence, of deed and destiny, and the wheel of Dharma that rides them all. The eightfold path: right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindedness, and right concentration. And modern Zen masters have actually summarized these eightfold paths in very, very beautiful, simple methodology, which is what we call mindfulness. And mindfulness means intentionally resting attention non-judgmentally on the here and now. Do you still remember? Can you repeat that with me? Mindfulness means what? Intentionally. How many of us are here now? Are you here? You're here? Be here. That's mindfulness. And once you are present to this moment, you encounter your divinity automatically, because the present embodies the omnipresence of God. And that is the essence of Buddhism. And Judaism, the Judaism methodology is the Star of David, which Swami beautifully summarizes. He tells us that the up-pointing triangle, there are two triangles in the symbol of Judaism. The one pointing up and the one pointing down. And Swami tells us that the one pointing up, the triangle that pointing up represents man's aspiration to reach the highest truth. And the down pointing triangle symbolizes God's grace descending to man. How beautiful. It means the interaction between God and man, inseparable. And this is through the Kabbalistic tree of life. The Kabbalah is such a mystical experience in Judaism of the interrelationship between God and man. Divinity descends into humanity so that humanity can ascend to divinity. That is Judaism. That's the tree of life. It's called Adam Kadmon. How many of you have seen that before? Sairam. Finally, Swami summarizes his entire mission, his entire teaching in the Sai Sarva Dharma symbol. And we are that symbol. We are the symbol of Sai. That symbol there at the door is not the symbol. The symbol is in our hearts. We carry the symbol of Sai and we spread the unity of religion and the unity of divinity, the unity of humanity. And Swami does this so beautifully in our young people. You are the hope of our nation. You are the one to carry this message in your heart, to spread this message of the unity of all religions. I was so happy a few days before I started coming here when two of my kids were telling me their experiences about someone who asked them that they saw them reading Satyasai Baba's book, and they said to them, the woman said to them, is Father Charles converting you to Hinduism? And they said to her, but Christianity and Hinduism, they are the same. They teach the same values. How they defended themselves made me so happy. And this gives me hope that these children are going to bring the unity of religion in our country, Nigeria. The same way you are going to bring the unity of religion in India and across India. Our prayer today is to our beloved Bhagavan Sri Satyasai Baba. Without your grace, we cannot do anything. We pray to you to help us embody this symbol. Let it be alive in our hearts to realize that message which you have represented, and that message, only that message, which will unite the whole of humanity. Jai Sai Ram. Yes, Swami said to me, you have not talked about Zoroastrianism, the fire. Actually, in our Christian domain, we call that Holy Ghost fire. It is the fire that purifies. It is the fire that removes when you put gold. You know, divinity is purity. Divinity is simplicity. So let's compare divinity with gold. So I mean, most of the time calls us bangaroo. Now, if gold is mixed with alloy, it is mixed with impurities. What does the goldsmith do? The goldsmith put the gold in the fire. Is it to punish the gold? Huh? No. It's not to punish the goat. It is to purify the goat. Of course, during that time, the goat will be crying, as we do cry when Swami purifies us. But it is the act of his love. It is the act of his most predilectious love when he makes us pass through the crucible of the Zoroastrian fire. Holy Ghost, what? Fire. So let us not be afraid. Do you know when the fire hurts us? When we reject it. Whenever we resist, whenever we deny, whenever we fight, there is suffering. But when we surrender ourselves to this purifying fire of God, it becomes sweet. Suffering turns to be something else. It transports us beyond suffering. I can testify with the experience of my father when he was dying of cancer. Suddenly, he surrendered totally to God. And suddenly, although he was suffering from the cancer of bone marrow, there was no atom of suffering again. There was pure bliss until he left his physical body. And that is what this fire can do to us. So with that, I conclude my speech. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you, Father, for passing on your infectious energy of joy to all of us. We also truly enjoyed your unique style of presenting different methodologies of the religions, which was both educative and truly enjoyable. Our next speaker for this evening is Shri HK Patil. Shri HK Patil is currently the Minister for Rural Development and Panchayat Raj in the Government of Karnataka and represents the Gada constituency in Karnataka Legislative Assembly. He is the son of late Shri KH Patil, a renowned politician and also a major source of inspiration for him. Popularly known as Tiger of Hulkoti, Shri HK Patil got widespread accolades for enthusiastically involving himself with expansion of irrigation across the state and spearheading the attempt for cloud seeding while being the Minister for Water Resources of Karnataka. A veteran congressman, he was also the Minister for Textiles, Irrigation, Agriculture, Law and Parliamentary Affairs, and many other important portfolios over the years. May I now request Shri HK Patil to address us all.
My salutations to Puja Sai Baba, distinguished personalities on the dais, of the dais, brothers and sisters, my dear students. At the outset, let me convey my gratitude to the organizers for having given me this great opportunity to be with Baba's devotees. It was wonderful for me the way Father Charles Ogda spoke about all the religions. Let me congratulate on behalf of all of you for his excellent speech. I am instructed by no less than Baba, to tell this audience about my father and his work, the commitment he had, and the path he opted to realize the goals he set. We come from a very small village, agricultural village. I was thrilled to hear when the mentor of these institutions mentioned to me that we visited your village, we went to your institutions. A sense of appreciation for the villagers, the way they have worked. Friends, you all know there is a movement called cooperative movement. The birth of cooperative movement took place in our Gadag Taluka. My village is known as the cradle of cooperative movement. The basic philosophy of cooperative movement is nothing but one for all for one. That is exactly is the philosophy of Baba, love all, serve all. Through this movement, everyone who is disadvantaged, everyone who is exploited, everyone who is poor, everyone who is handicapped for so many things, is given strength by all his brothers and sisters and he is made strong. And in the same way, Baba's institutions are helping all those disadvantaged, all poor, whosoever have not got the real what he deserves. That is been provided by Baba in one way or the other way. Baba's institutions through its great service. We all know there was a time when Anantapur district was crying for drinking water. There were kings, Nawabs who ruled the country. There were central state governments. There were state governments. One after another came. We dared to give free rice, free cloth, but we are not able to provide the basic amenity of drinking water, which was one of the greatest problems of the world in Anantapur district. But for the first time, if any area, the whole of the district, if it has got complete drinking water facility for poor and rich, it is Anantapur district, and it is because of Baba alone. The message is so clear. Baba's message to love all. Yeah, how can we love all? You have to give first the essential, whatever is there required. You have to provide him all facilities, infrastructure, atmosphere that will make that kid blossom. And that kid is ultimately going to be the citizen of the country. Yes, we all know there is a God in you. That is what every religion has said. Vivekananda is very candidly advocates, says, in every jiva there is God. He doesn't stop only to human beings. Whether it is crow, whether it's lion, sheep, whatever it is, in every life, whether it is human life or animal life, there is God. And God is only in life. God is not in idol. God is not in temple. God is in you. It is in jiva. And it is our primary duty that we respect all jivas and we love all jivas. That's what is love all, serve all. The cooperative movement exactly translate for a physical area as in spiritual area the love and God exist. It is one of my great occasion that I could meet so many Baba's devotees. As Father mentioned, I don't know whether I went to Baba or Baba came to me, because I was just a kid of 10 years, less than 10 years. My mother took me to Puttaparthi. I met Baba almost dozen times after that. But I remember all that what happened when I went as a child. I had general darshan. I had special darshan which he was giving in a small room. And the attention which fell on me that time, that made me so thrilled and encouraged. That encouragement by his sight has also made a lot of impact for my little successful career. I take this opportunity to thank the organizers. I know that wonderful things are happening around. People who are far off from here, they don't know what is happening. In spite of the fact that schools are run with great difficulty of getting adequate water, you have built this area which is almost looks like a paradise. I appreciate all those who are who have contributed their effort. I'm sure the message of Baba, love all, serve all, will keep all of us happy in days to come. And I once again pray Baba to bless us with good rain this year and give us all that love that is possible. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for your kind and inspiring words, and also educating the gathering about the profound works done by your father. May I now request Shri BN Narasimha Murti to hand over our token of gratitude to Shri HK Patil. The next talk will be by Shri BN Narasimha Murti. Shri Narasimha Murti has been associated with Bhagavan for over 4 decades and has been actively participating in the education mission of Bhagavan. He is the chief mentor of the Sri Sathya Sai Saraswati Education Trust and is a mentor to all the students in his educational institutions. Sai Ram.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Offering our loving pranams at the lotus feet of our most beloved Divine Master, Bhagavan Shri Sathya Sai Baba, most revered Shri Indulal Shaji, esteemed dignitaries on the stage, and those who are facing the stage, dear brothers and sisters, and Bhagavan's very dear children, the precious property, young men and young women drawn from all over the country, from every state of the country. Romain Rolla, a very well-known philosopher and writer, wrote the biographies of Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa and also Swami Vivekananda. In the biography of Swami Vivekananda, he wrote a sentence which makes every Indian proud. If there is a place on the face of the earth which has been the home for the highest thoughts of all living men and women all over the world, since the earliest times when man began the dream of existence, it is India, he said. Dr. Stephen Rupenthal, a modern American thinker, said about 50-60 years ago, in a world filled with despair and violence, that was the time when the Second World War was happening, when one young man was being killed every second in Europe, he said, in a world filled with despair and violence, India stands as a ray of hope. The fertile spiritual soil of India will bring forth a spiritual leader who will lead mankind back into love, back to peace, back to mutual sharing and caring. That is how we are going to save the planet, he said. And all of us can easily make out that he was referring to Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, who was born in a remote village, a poor village. Rama was born in a royal family. Krishna was born in a royal family. Buddha was born in a royal family. But Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, even earlier in his incarnation as Shirdi Sai Baba, like Jesus Christ, was born in a very poor family. In writing the biography of Lord Jesus Christ, there was one sentence which was written. He said, Jesus was born to give everything and take nothing. That is what exactly Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba also did. He came to give everything and take nothing. Is there the example of any divine personality who came back after giving up the body to continue his mission? Is there any example in history? There is only one example which is recorded. It is recorded in the Bible. 3 days after his crucifixion, Lord Jesus Christ came back. He resurrected himself in order to inspire his followers. And he was seen only 4 times according to Bible for 42 days. And then he ascended the heaven. But here is Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba, who has come back in the subtle form. Even now he is seen by many people to continue his mission for 11 more years. And it is the great good fortune of Karnataka that he has chosen Karnataka state as the field of action for this 11 years. And has already declared to the world that he is going to found one educational campus like this Muddenahalli campus in every district of Karnataka, first to start with, and then spread it all over India and to the world. 20 campuses for boys and 10 campuses for girls will be coming up. Already we have 12 campuses spread over 8 districts, running 21 educational institutions, starting with the northernmost district of Gulbarga. And it is very, very satisfying for me to announce that the next campus is going to come up in the district of our Honorable Minister, Shri HK Patil, Gadag district. And that is going to be a campus for girls. That is going to be the 5th campus, residential educational campus for girls, which will be in Karnataka. My dear brothers and sisters, it is our great good fortune that our Lord has come back. And I will be definitely committing a mistake when I say he came back, because once when I said, Swami, we are so happy that you came back, he said, where did I go to come back? I did not go anywhere. I am always with you, but you are not with me. I am with everyone all the time. Without me, you cannot breathe. Your heart will not beat. I am always with you, but you are not with me because your mind is full of worldliness. Your mind is filled with ego, attachment, worldly desires. That is why you are not able to see me and recognize me. Empty your mind and learn to recognize me, that I am always with you. And that is why he said, why fear when I am here? Where there is faith, there is no fear. Where there is fear, there is no faith, says Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba. Like Lord Sri Rama, who declared to the world, Sakrudeva prapannaya tavasmiti cha uchyate, abhayam sarvabhutebhyo dadamyetat ratham mama, he declared. Only once, anyone, he said, like our Honorable Minister said, it is not confined to only men and women. Any bird or beast, anyone comes to me and tells me only once, Lord, I belong to you. Tavasmiti cha uchyate, abhayam sarvabhutebhyo dadamyetat ratham mama. I grant immediately freedom from all fear, he said. That comes when he grants us the gift of faith. Faith is the most important thing. That is why faith is a synonym for religion. Unity of faiths, unity of religions mean one and the same. Therefore, the greatest thing in life, the greatest gift that God can give to us, the greatest gift that Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba can give to us is the faith that God is with us all the time. And once we have it, we have everything. Once we have faith in God, we have love for God, we have surrendered to God, we have everything. That is when we will love all and serve all. With these words I conclude and pray to Bhagavan Sri Satya Sai Baba to grant us his divine message on this beautiful evening. Thank you.
Shri Sai Ram. As we pray to Bhagavan to grant his divine message on this very auspicious evening, I perceive him seated in the throne in an orange robe, and I repeat as he speaks. సత్యంబునందు సర్వంబు సృష్టించే సత్యంబునందణిగే సర్వ సృష్టి సత్య మహిమలేని స్థలమేది కనుగొన్న శుద్ధ సత్వం ఇదియే చూడరయ్యా శుద్ధ సత్వం ఇదియే చూడరయ్యా.
The whole of creation has emerged from truth, and ultimately the whole of creation will merge back into truth. There is no place in the whole universe which is not impacted by truth. If you recognize and experience and realize that truth, you will know that it is nothing but absolute purity which is within yourself.
దివ్యాత్మ స్వరూపులారా,
Embodiments of the divine Atma,
ఈనాటి దినము చాలా మహనీయులు వాళ్ళ వాళ్ళ అభిప్రాయాలు సర్వధర్మం గురించి చెబుతూ వచ్చారు.
since this morning, many great and noble souls have spoken to you about the essence of their religions and have tried to prove to us that they are all one and the same.
ప్రతి ఒక్క మతం యందు సత్యంబు ఒకటే.
In every religion, the truth is one and the same.
ప్రతి మానవుడు కూడా ఆత్మస్వరూపుడే గాని దేహం మాత్రము కాదు.
Every human being is the embodiment of the Atma. He is not just, he or she is not just a human.
దానిని పురస్కరించి ఎప్పుడు కూడా నేను మీ అందరినీ దివ్యాత్మ స్వరూపులారా అని సంబోధిస్తున్నాను, కానీ దేహ స్వరూపులారా మనసు స్వరూపులారా అని పిలవటం లేదు.
Based on this truth, I have been always addressing you as embodiments of the divine Atma. I never addressed you as the embodiments of the body or the mind.
ఈ సత్యం అనేటట్టి తత్వాన్ని మనం సరిగ్గా గుర్తించితే దేని లోపల ఎట్టి మార్పులు కావు, అదే సత్యము.
If we want to examine what exactly is this truth, truth is that which will never change. It is changeless.
కాలక్రమేణా మారుతున్నవి అన్నీ కూడా ఒక విధమైన నిజమే కానీ సత్యము చెప్పడానికి వీలు లేదు.
All those things which change with the passage of time, we can just call them facts. We cannot call it truth.
పుట్టినప్పుడు పిల్లవాడుగా, పెరిగినప్పుడు యువకుడుగా, మరి కొంత సమయం తర్వాత ఒక మనుషుగా, ఆ తర్వాత వృద్ధుడుగా, ఈ దేహంలో వచ్చిన మార్పుల వల్ల నిన్ను వేరే విధంగా జనములు పిలుస్తుంటారు.
Since you were born as a baby, the body underwent changes. You became a boy or a girl, then became a middle-aged man or a woman, and then became a old man or an old woman. And because of these changes that happen in the body, first you are called a baby, then a boy, then a youth, then a middle-aged man, and finally an old man.
ఈ విధంగా చూస్తే మార్పులు జరుగుతున్న వల్ల మనము కూడా వేరే వేరే పేరుతో పిలిపించుకుంటున్నాము.
Since the changes are happening in our personality, especially in the external form of the body, we are being called by various names like child, baby, youth, man, and old man.
ఇది మారుతున్నది కాబట్టి ఇది సత్యము కాదు.
The body is always changing, therefore it cannot be the truth.
మనసు గురించి మనము కొంతవరకు విచారించితే ఈ మనసు లోపల కూడా దేశ కాల పరిస్థితి నిమిత్తమై కొన్ని మార్పులు అవుతూ ఉంటాయి.
If you examine the mind, you also see that mind is also changing with change in time, place, and circumstances.
మంచిది జరిగినప్పుడు ఆనందంతో నిండిపోతుంది ఈ మనసు.
When something good happens to us, the mind is filled with happiness.
కష్టాలు నష్టాలు వచ్చినప్పుడు దుఃఖంలో మునిగిపోతున్నది ఈ మనసు.
When difficulties and adversities encounter us, mind is filled with sorrow.
పొగిడినప్పుడు పొంగిపోతున్నది.
When we are praised, the mind will exult.
కానీ ఎవరైనా ఒకరు గట్టిమైన మాటలు పెట్టినప్పుడు కృంగిపోతున్నది.
But when somebody speaks harsh words to us, we feel very bad.
ఈ మనసు లోపల ఈ విధంగా మార్పులు జరిగిన వల్ల ఇది కూడా సత్యము అని చెప్పడానికి వీల్లేదు.
Since mind is also changing all the time, we cannot say mind is the truth.
ఈ దేహము సత్యము కాదు, ఈ మనసు సత్యము కాదంటే మరి సత్యం ఏమిటి అని మనము అడిగినప్పుడు మన అందరిలో ఉండే ఆత్మతత్వమే నిత్య శుద్ధ బుద్ధ ముక్త నిర్మల స్వరూపమైనది సత్యము.
Body is not the truth, mind is not the truth. Then what is the truth actually? It is nothing but the all-pervading Atma, which is ever pure, ever blissful and ever living.
కానీ ఈ ఆత్మతత్వాన్ని మనము చూడలేకపోతున్న వల్ల ఇది లేదు అని భావిస్తున్నాము. అది పెద్ద అజ్ఞానము.
Because we are not able to perceive the Atma, we think that Atma is not there. It is a sign of total ignorance.
ఒక సమయం లోపల ఉద్దాలక అనేటి ఒక ఋషి తన కొడుకు శ్వేతకేతుని గురుకులాన్ని పంపించి విద్యాబోధన గురించి ఏర్పాట్లు చేశారు.
Once upon a time, a father by name Uddalaka sent his son Shvetaketu to a Gurukula for educating him.
మీ తల్లిదండ్రులు కూడా మిమ్మల్ని అందరినీ మన సంస్థలో చేరించి విద్యార్జన కోసము పంపిస్తుంటారు. ఆ విధంగా పాతకాలం లోపల కూడా ఈయన పంపించారు.
The parents who have sent their children to our institutions also have the same aspiration of giving you good education. Similarly, those days, that father Uddalaka sent Shvetaketu an ancient Gurukula.
గురుకుల్లో తన విద్యలన్నీ పూర్తి చేసి తిరిగి వచ్చినప్పటికీ తండ్రి ఈ విధంగా ప్రశ్నించాడు.
When the boy returned after completing his education, father questioned him this way.
ఏమిటి నేర్చుకున్నావు? ఏది తెలుసుకుంటే మరి వేరే ఏమి తెలుసుకోవాలని ఉండదు? ఆ విధమైన విద్యను ఆర్జించున్నావా?
What is the education that you have learned? Have you known that by knowing which you know everything?
అడిగినప్పటికీ అహంకారము చేత ఈ పిల్లవాడు తనకు వచ్చిన జ్ఞానమంతా కూడా ఉపదేశిస్తూ వచ్చాడు.
This boy, bloating with great arrogance and pride, went on exhibiting all his knowledge that he had learned.
నేర్చుకుని అన్నీ కూడా శాస్త్రము నుంచి ఒకటి చెబుతూ తండ్రి బాగా ఒక ఉపన్యాసం ఇచ్చాడు.
The boy gave a big lecture to the father, quoting scriptures.
కానీ అదంతా కూడా ఒక థియరీ నాలెడ్జ్ కానీ ప్రాక్టికల్ కాదు.
All that is theoretical knowledge and not practical knowledge.
దాన్ని తెలుసుకొని తండ్రి ఈ అబ్బాయిని సరియైన మనము నేర్పించాలని ఒక చిన్న పని చెప్పాడు.
The father understood that the boy was totally ignorant. He wanted to teach him a lesson.
ఒక పాత్ర యందు నీరు తీసుకొని రా అని చెప్పాడు.
Father commanded the boy, you get some water in a vessel.
ఇంకొక చేతిలో చక్కెర తీసుకొని రా అని ఆదేశించాడు.
Get some fistful of sugar in the other hand.
ఇప్పుడు షుగర్ ఎక్కడున్నది, నీరు ఎక్కడుంది అడిగినప్పుడు నీరు పాత్రలో ఉన్నది, షుగర్ నా చేతిలో ఉన్నది అని చెప్పాడు.
When father asked him where is water and where is sugar, he said, water is in the vessel and sugar is in my hand.
ఇప్పుడు ఈ షుగర్ని వాటర్ లోపల కలిపేసి చూడు అన్నాడు.
You put the sugar into the water and mix it well, said the father.
అది కలిపించినప్పుడు షుగర్ కనపడటం లేదు.
When water was mixed up with water, finally sugar became invisible.
ఇప్పుడు షుగర్ ఎక్కడ ఉన్నదని ప్రశ్నించినప్పుడు పిల్లవాడు చెప్పాడు, దీని లోపలే ఉంటున్నది ఈ చక్కెర.
Then father asked her son, where is sugar now? He said, sugar is there in the water.
కంటికి కనపడలేదు కదా, మరి ఏ విధంగా చెప్పగలుగుతున్నావు అని ప్రశ్నించాడు.
Father questioned his son, you are not able to see the sugar in water. How are you able to say that sugar is there in water?
అప్పుడు అబ్బాయి చెప్పాడు, కంటికి కనిపించకపోయినా కానీ టేస్ట్ చేస్తే మాత్రం మనకు దాని లోపల షుగర్ ఉన్నది, తీయదనం ఉన్నది అని తెలుస్తుంది.
The boy replied, we cannot see sugar in water, but if you taste a drop of that on your tongue, then you will know that sugar is there in water.
పైనుంచి తీసుకున్న, మధ్యం నుంచి మనము తీసిన, కింద నుంచి కూడా మనము టేస్ట్ చేసిన ఈ షుగర్ వాటర్లో చక్కగా కలిసిపోయినట్టు వల్ల అంతా కూడా తీయగా మారిపోయింది.
A drop of water, you may remove it from the top or the middle or the depths of the vessel. When you taste it, you know that sugar is there in water.
ఆ విధముగానే ఈ ఆత్మతత్వము అందరిలో అలరి ఉంటున్నది.
Similarly, the Atmic principle pervades everyone.
కంటికి కనపడదు కానీ అందరిలో చేరి ఉన్నది.
You cannot say it, but definitely it is always there.
మరి ఏ విధంగా మనం ఇది తెలుసుకోవాలనగా దాన్ని అనుభవం ద్వారానే మనము తెలుసుకోవచ్చు.
How can we experience that Atmic reality is there in everyone? Only by experiencing ourselves we can realize that.
ఇది ఏ విధంగా మనం అనుభవించాలో అదే నేర్పిస్తున్నాయి ప్రతి ఒక్క మతము కూడా.
Every religion teaches us how we can realize our own divinity.
ఇది యతో వాచో నివర్తంతే అప్రాప్య మనసా సహా.
The mind cannot comprehend this Atma, neither words describe it.
ఈ ఉండే నీరుని, తీయమైన నీళ్ళుని మనము కంటిలో పెట్టుకుంటే తీయదనం తెలుస్తుందా?
If you put sweet water into your eye, can you know the sweetness?
లేకపోతే చెవుల్లో పెట్టుకుంటే మనకు ఆ తీయదనము అనుభవిస్తుందా?
If you put this sweet water into your ear, can you experience the sweetness?
లేకపోతే ముక్కులో వేసుకుంటే ఆ స్వీట్నెస్ మనకు తెలుస్తుందా?
Or you put it in your nose, can you experience the sweetness?
ఈ జిహ్వ పైన పెట్టినప్పుడే దానిలో ఉండే రుచిని మనము తెలుసుకోగలచ్చు.
Only when you put this sweet water on your tongue, you will understand the taste.
ఆ విధంగానే మనసు ద్వారా ఈ భగవతత్వాన్ని, ఆత్మత్వాన్ని అనుభవించాలనుకుంటే సాధ్యమే కాదు.
Therefore, if you want to experience the Atmic divinity within yourself through mind, it is never possible.
కానీ హృదయంలో ఉండే ఒక పరిశుద్ధమైన ప్రేమ వల్లనే మనం ఈ తత్వాన్ని గుర్తించవచ్చు.
Only through the pure love in our hearts we can experience our own divinity.
ఈ ప్యూర్ లవే భక్తి.
Pure love is nothing but devotion.
లవ్ లివ్స్ బై గివింగ్ అండ్ ఫర్గివింగ్.
Love lives by giving and forgiving.
ఇచ్చుకోవడం మీకు తెలుసు కానీ పుచ్చుకోవడం కాదు.
Love knows only giving, it will never receive anything.
అన్ని సర్వమత ఒక సారం ఏమిటనగా ప్రేమయే.
What is the essence of all the religions? It is nothing but love.
ప్రేమని ఆధారం చేసుకుని ఏ మతాన్ని మనం పాలించినా, ఏ మార్గం మనం అనుసరించినా కట్టడికి ఒకే గమ్యానికి మనం చేరుతాము.
You may follow any religion. If you base your life on practice of love, you will definitely reach the ultimate destination.
అన్ని ఒక మానవతా విలువలకు ప్రేమయే ఆధారము.
For all human relationships, all religions, it is love which is the fundamental basis.
లవ్ అదే మాటల్లో సత్యము.
Love in word is truth.
అదే మన బాటల్లో ధర్మము.
Love in our practice becomes dharma, righteousness.
అది మన ఒక భావములో శాంతి.
Love in feeling is peace.
అదే ఒక అర్థం తీసుకోవడంలో సౌహార్దములో అహింస.
Love in understanding is non-violence.
అందుకే లవే అన్నిటికీ ఒక ప్రధానమైన తత్వము.
Therefore, love is the fundamental basis for everything.
ఈ ప్రేమ తత్వాన్ని ఎవరు అర్థం చేసుకున్నారో సర్వమత ఒక సారాన్ని వాళ్ళు తెలుసుకున్నట్టే.
One who experiences this pure and selfless love, he has understood the essence of all religions.
ఒక సమయంలో బుద్ధుడు తన శిష్యులతో పాటు ఈ విచరిస్తున్నప్పుడు ఒక గ్రామం దగ్గరికి చేరినాడు.
Once Buddha, moving with his followers, he approached a village.
ఆ విలేజ్ లోపల చాలా ఒక దుష్టులు, దుర్మార్గులు, దురాచారులు చేరి ఉన్నారు కానీ మంచి వాళ్ళు కాదు.
But in that village, most of the people were very evil, bad and wicked.
ఆ సమయం లోపల బుద్ధుడు అందరినీ పిలిచి, మీరు ఈ గ్రామం లోపల పోయి అందరినీ కూడా ఈ ప్రేమతత్వాన్ని గురించి, అహింస గురించి, శాంతి గురించి బోధించాలా అని చెప్పాడు.
He called his disciples and told them, get into this village and teach them about love, peace and compassion.
ఇది చెప్పినప్పటికీ వాళ్ళు చాలా భయపడిపోయారు.
But his disciples were very much fear-struck.
ఎందువల్ల?
Why?
అక్కడ మనం పోతే వాళ్ళు తిట్టవచ్చు అని వాళ్ళు భయపడుతున్నారు.
They were afraid because if they get into the village, those villagers might blame them, criticize them.
అప్పుడు బుద్ధుడు అన్నాడు, తిట్టితే తిట్టని.
Buddha said, let them blame you, what is the problem?
కొట్టడం లేదు కదా అని మీరు వెళ్ళండి.
And be happy that they are not beating you up.
ఒకవేళ కొట్టితే,
If they beat us up,
కొడితే చంపలేదు కదా మరి వెళ్ళండి.
and they may beat you up, at least they are not killing you, better go there.
ఒకవేళ మనకు చంపేస్తే,
If they kill us,
అయ్యో మనకు చావే లేదని నేను నేర్పిస్తున్నాను మీకు, అంత మీకు నమ్మకం లేకపోతే వేరే వాళ్ళు పోయి ఏం ప్రబోధిస్తారు?
all the time I have been teaching you there is no death, and you are afraid of death, what is that you are going to teach anyone else?
నీలోనే నమ్మకం లేకపోతే వేరే వాళ్ళని ఏ విధంగా నువ్వు ప్రబోధించగలుగుతావు?
If you don't have faith in yourself, how can you teach anything to others?
మొదటి నమ్మకాన్ని మనం పెంచుకోవాలా.
So we have to develop first and foremost faith.
సోహం 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 అనేది మనం ఉచ్ఛ్వాస 21,600 times a day చెబుతున్నది.
Our breath 21,600 times tells us through exhalation and inhalation.
Soham,
soham, soham.
నేను భగవంతుడు, నేను దివ్యాత్ముడు, నేను భగవత్ స్వరూపుడు అని మనకు చెప్తున్నది దినమంతా.
The breath is telling us all the time that you are the very embodiment of the
ఈ
divine.
బ్రెత్ని మనం ఆధారంగా చేసుకొని తన ఉండే సత్యాన్ని గుర్తించి వర్తించినప్పుడే మన ఈ ఆత్మత్వాన్ని మనము తెలుసుకోగలుగుతాము.
If we can understand the teaching of our own breath, then we can easily realize
ఈ నమ్మకం పెంచినప్పుడు మనం ఎంతైనా సాధించగలుగుతాం.
If you develop faith, you can achieve anything in life.
ఈ ఫెయిత్ అన్ని ఒక ధర్మానికి ఆధారము.
Faith is the basis of all the religions.
అన్ని ఒక మతానికి సారము.
It is the essence of all the religions.
అందుకే మొదటి మీరు నేను దివ్యాత్మ స్వరూపుడు, నేను ఆనంద స్వరూపుడు, నేను ప్రేమ స్వరూపుడు అనేటువంటి నమ్మకాన్ని పెంచుకున్నప్పుడే మీరు ఈ మతములన్నీ చదివి అర్థం చేసుకొని నా ద్వారా లభించవచ్చు.
Only when you develop faith in the truth that you are the embodiment of love, you are the embodiment of the Atma, you are the embodiment of the divine, then it is you will deriving the benefit of studying all the scriptures of all the religions.
ఈ ఫెయిత్ లోపల ఎంత ఒక శక్తి ఉంటుంది, దాన్ని నిరూపించే నిమిత్తమే ఒక చిన్న కథ.
I want to tell you a very short little story in order to demonstrate the power of faith.
ఒకడు చాలా మందుబుద్ధుడు స్కూల్కి పోయాడు.
There was one very dull boy, a dunce, who went to the school.
ఎన్ని నేర్పించిన కాదు తలకి ఎక్కటం లేదు.
The teacher tried to teach him many things, but he could not understand anything.
కట్టెడికి వాళ్ళందరూ కూడా నిరుత్సాహపడి వాడికి ఒకే ఒక మాట చెప్పాడు.
The teacher was in such despair about this boy. Finally, he told him only one sentence.
ఇదొకటి నేర్చుకుంటే మరి వేరే ఏది నేర్చుకోవాలని అవసరమే లేదు.
If you learn this one sentence, you do not have to learn anything else.
ఏమిటి అనగా,
what is that?
అహం బ్రహ్మాస్మి.
He taught him, Aham Brahmasmi, I am God.
I am God.
I am God.
ఈ అహం బ్రహ్మాస్మి అర్థం ఏమిటనగా టీచర్ చెప్పాడు, నేనే భగవంతుడు, I am God.
When this dunce asked his teacher, what is the meaning of Aham Brahmasmi? The teacher said, I am God.
కానీ ఇంటికి పోయినప్పటికీ తండ్రి అడిగాడు.
When he went back home, father asked him,
ఈరోజు స్కూల్కి పోయినావు, ఏమి నేర్చుకున్నావు?
This day you went to the school, what did you learn?
అప్పుడు చెప్పాడు, నేను అహం బ్రహ్మాస్మి అనేది నేర్చుకున్నాను.
He said, I learned this sentence, Aham Brahmasmi.
నేర్చుకున్నావు మంచిది, కానీ దాని అర్థం ఏమిటి అడిగినప్పుడు,
It's good that you have learned this sentence. What is the meaning?
టీచర్ ఇస్ గాడ్ అని చెప్పాడు.
This boy said, teacher is God.
టీచర్ ఇస్ గాడ్ కాదు, ఐ యామ్ గాడ్ అని దాంట్లో అర్థము.
Then father said, the meaning is not teacher is God, meaning is I am God.
ఓహో అని అర్థం చేసుకున్నాడు ఈ పిల్లవాడు.
Now this boy thought he had understood.
అంతటిలో వాళ్ళు ఒక చిన్నవాడిని వచ్చాడు.
Then came his uncle.
వచ్చినప్పటికి అడిగాడు, ఈ రోజు స్కూల్లో నువ్వు ఏమి నేర్చుకున్నావు?
Uncle asked him, what did you learn today in the school?
అహం బ్రహ్మాస్మి నేర్చుకున్నాను చెప్పాడు.
He said, I learned Aham Brahmasmi.
దాని అర్థం ఏమిటి అనగా,
what is the meaning?
ఫాదర్ ఇస్ గాడ్ అని చెప్పాడు.
He said, father is God.
ఫాదర్ ఇస్ గాడ్ కాదు, టీచర్ ఇస్ గాడ్, ఐ యామ్ గాడ్ దాని అర్థము.
He said, it is neither father is God nor teacher is God. The real meaning is I am God.
అప్పుడు ఓహో అంకల్ ఇస్ గాడ్ అనుకున్నాడు.
This boy thought uncle is God.
అందరు కలిసి చెప్పారు, ఎవరు కాదు నువ్వే భగవంతుడు అనేది మొదటి నువ్వు అర్థం చేసుకున్నప్పుడే అందరు కూడా భగవంతుడు అని నువ్వు అర్థం చేసుకోగలుగుతావు.
Only when you know that you are God, you will know that all are God.
అప్పుడు ఇది చాలా బాధపడి ఒక వన పోయి అహం బ్రహ్మాస్మి అహం బ్రహ్మాస్మి అహం బ్రహ్మాస్మి ఐఎమ్ గాడ్ అని జపం చేస్తున్నప్పటికీ యద్భావం తద్భవతి.
This boy with great despair went away to a forest, went on contemplating and telling himself the truth, I am God, I am God.
ఏ విధంగా మనం భావం ఉంచుకుంటున్నామో ఆ విధంగానే మన జీవితం అయిపోతుంది.
As is our feeling, so will be our life.
Dust you think, dust you are.
If you think you are dust, you are dust.
God you think, God you are.
If you think you are God, you are God.
As you think, so you are.
As you think, so you are.
ఈయన అహం బ్రహ్మాస్మి అని చెప్పినప్పటికీ కట్టకడి తన దివ్యత్వాన్ని తను అందుకొని ఆ ఒక ఆత్మత్వాన్ని చక్కగా అర్థం చేసుకోగలిగాడు.
Since he went on chanting, I am God with great faith, ultimately he realized that he is God.
నేను ఎప్పుడు కూడా మీరందరికీ యు ఆర్ డివైన్ చెప్తున్నాను కానీ ఎవరు నమ్మటం లేదు.
All the time I have been telling you that you are divine, but nobody is trusting me.
ఏ ఒక మతం చదివినా ఏ ఒక ధర్మగ్రంథాన్ని మనం పఠించినా కట్టకడబడికి మన ఒక దివ్యత్వాన్ని మనం తెలుసుకోవటమే మన ఒక గమ్యము.
You may study any religious scripture, the final truth is that we have to realize our own divinity.
ఈ డివినిటీ మనం తెలుసుకున్నప్పటికీ అందరిలో ఉండే డివినిటీ కూడా మనం తెలుసుకోవచ్చు.
When we know our own divinity, we know that others are also
divine. ఈ దృష్టిని
divine.
మనం మార్చుకుంటే సృష్టి కూడా మారిపోతుంది.
If we change our vision, the creation also will change.
అందుకని మొదటి మనందు ఉండే ఒక స్వార్థత్వాన్ని త్యజించి నిస్వార్థమైన భావాలను పెంచుకున్నప్పుడే, అందరినీ ప్రేమించినప్పుడే, అందరినీ సేవించినప్పుడే ఈ యొక్క దృష్టి కూడా మార్పు జరుగుతుంది.
Only when we change our vision by giving up selfishness and developing selflessness and love everyone, then we will know the truth.
జీవలో ఈ షుగర్ వాటర్ పెట్టినప్పుడు తనుండే ఒక తీయతనం మనము తెలుసుకోవచ్చు.
When you put sweet water on your tongue, you can know its taste.
కానీ ఫీవర్ ఉండినప్పుడు ఈ టంగ్ లోపల కూడా చేదు ఉంటుంది.
When you have fever, there will be bitterness in your tongue.
ఎంత ఒక తీయమైన వస్తువు కూడా మనము పెట్టినా దాని ఉండే ఒక రుచిని మనము తెలుసుకోవడానికి వీల్లేదు.
When you are stricken with fever, even if you put the best of the sweets, you are not able to enjoy the sweetness.
అది స్వీట్ లో ఉండే తప్పు కాదు, నీ టంగ్ లో ఉండే తప్పే.
It is not the mistake of the sweet.
నీ ఫీవర్ వల్ల దాని నుండి ఉండే ఒక రుచిని నువ్వు తెలుసుకోలేకపోతున్నావు.
Because of your fever, you are not able to taste the sweetness.
ఆ విధంగా మనలో ఉండే ఒక స్వార్థం వల్ల ఈ నిస్వార్థమైన భగవత్ ప్రేమని మనం అర్థం చేసుకోలేకపోతున్నాము.
Similarly, because of our selfishness, we are not able to understand.
దానివల్ల భగవంతుడే లేడని నిర్ణయించటము చాలా పొరపాటు.
On that basis, thinking that God does not exist is a big mistake.
ఈ స్వార్థమైనటువంటి ఫీవర్ ను తరిగించినప్పుడే దానికి రెండు ఉపాయములు ఉన్నాయి.
You have to first get rid of the fever of selfishness, and there are two ways to do it.
డాక్టర్ దగ్గర పోయి నాకు ఫీవర్ ఉంది, ఈ ఫీవర్ తగ్గాలనుకుంటే రెండు మాటలు చెప్తాడు.
If you approach a doctor and tell him that I got fever, he will tell you two things.
ఈ ఫీవర్ వల్ల అన్ని కూడా నాకు చేదుగానే అనిపిస్తున్నాయి కానీ రుచులను నేను అర్థం చేసుకోలేకపోతున్నానని చెప్పినప్పుడు డాక్టర్ ఒక మెడిసిన్ ఇస్తాడు, ఇంకొక డయట్ ఇస్తాడు.
When you go and tell the doctor, because of fever, I taste everything as bitter on my tongue, whatever I eat, then the doctor will tell you two things: take this medicine and follow the diet.
ఆహారము పథ్యము.
Diet and medicine.
ఈ రెండు కూడా మనం తీసుకున్నప్పుడే మన నుండి ఒక రోగము దూరం అవుతుంది.
Only when we take the both sincerely, then we can get rid of our disease.
మెడిసిన్ మాత్రం తీసుకొని డయట్ ని ఫాలో చేయకపోతే పోదు.
If you take the medicine and don't follow the diet, you can't get rid of the fever.
ఆహారాన్ని మనం పాలించినప్పుడు మెడిసిన్ తీసుకోకపోతే కూడా పోదు అది.
Similarly, you follow the diet and don't take the medicine, your fever will not.
ఈ భవరోగం అనేటువంటిది, స్వార్థ రోగం అనేటువంటిది, సప్రయోజనమైన రోగాన్ని నివారణ చేసుకోవాలంటే దానికి మెడిసిన్ ప్రేమ, దానికి ఆహారమే సేవ.
If you want to get rid of this fever of selfishness, there are two things: the medicine is love and diet is service.
ఈ సేవ అనేటువంటిది ప్రేమ లేకుండా సేవయే కాదు.
Service will not be service if you don't have love.
ప్రేమలో సేవ లేకపోతే అది ప్రేమయే కాదు.
And if there is no service in love, it is not love.
ఒక కాయిన్ కి రెండు భాగాలు ఇవి.
They are the two faces of the same coin.
ఒక వైపు విలువ రాసి ఉంటుంది, రెండో వైపు చిహ్నము అంకితమై ఉంటుంది.
On one side will be the value of the coin, other side there is going to be the symbol of the government.
ప్రేమ ఒక వైపు, సేవ రెండో వైపు ఉండినప్పుడే ఈ మానవ జీవనకు ఒక విలువ ఉంటుంది.
This coin of human life will have value only if it has one side love, other side service.
అందుకే ఈ లవ్ సర్వీస్ అనేటివి రెండు మనం పెంచుకున్నప్పుడే ఈ భవరోగమైనటువంటి స్వార్థమని మనం త్యజించి భగవత్ తత్వాన్ని చక్కగా గుర్తించి అనుభవించగలుగుతాము.
If we develop love and do service, only then we can get rid of this disease of bhavaroga, this of selfishness, and attain divinity.
ఎంతవరకు మనం ఈ మాత్రం తీసుకోవాలా, ఎంతవరకు మనం ఈ పథ్యం తీసుకోవాలనుకున్నప్పుడు ఎప్పటి వరకు మనది జబ్బు పోదు అప్పుడు వరకు మనం చేయాలా.
How long should I take the medicine? How long should I follow the diet? As long as your disease does not disappear, you will have to take both.
కరెక్ట్ డోస్లో తీసుకున్నప్పుడే దానికి ఒక పరిహారం అవుతుంది.
You have to take medicine also in the correct dose.
అందుకనే ఎప్పుడు కూడా మీరు నిస్వార్థమైన ప్రేమ, నిష్కల్షమైన సేవల్లో చేరినప్పుడే మీకు ఈ భగవతత్వాన్ని అనుభవం సాధ్యం.
If you can incessantly feel the love in your heart and do selfless service, you can experience your own divinity.
నేను there is only one religion of love అని చెప్పినప్పటికీ వేరే రిలీజియన్స్ లేవు కాదని చెప్పటం లేదు. అన్ని రిలీజియన్స్లో ఉండే ఒక సారము ఈ ప్రేమ సారమే అని చెప్తున్నాను.
When I say that there is only one religion of love, I am not negating other religions. I am telling you that love is the essence of all religions.
స్వీట్స్ వేరే వేరేగా కావచ్చు కానీ దాని నుండి షుగర్ స్వీట్నెస్ ఒకటే.
Sweets may be many, but sugar is one.
ఒకరికి మైసూర్ పాక్ ఇష్టం కావచ్చు, ఇంకొకరికి జలేబీ, ఇంకొకరికి గులాబ్ జామున్, ఇవన్నీ కూడా వేరే వేరే స్వీట్స్ గానే దాని నుండి ఒక సియతనము ఒకటే.
Somebody may like Mysore pak, somebody else jalebi, or somebody else jamun, but they are different sweets, but the sweetness is one and the
ఈ
same.
ఆత్మతత్వమే ఆ స్వీట్నెస్. ఈ ధర్మములు, మతములు, జాతి ప్రాంతములన్నీ కూడా వేరే వేరే విధమైన ఒక స్వీట్స్.
This atmic principle or the divine principle is the sweetness, and all the religions are like different sweets.
ఆ విధంగానే ఈ డివినిటీ మనం అందుకోవాలా, అదే మన జీవి గమ్యము.
We have to attain our divinity. That is the ultimate goal of our
అదే
lives.
ఒక సర్వమత సారము.
That is the essence of all religions.
అదే సర్వధర్మ సమన్వయము.
That is the unity and harmony of all religions.
అందుకని మీరందరూ కూడా నేర్పించినవన్నీ కూడా చక్కగా నేర్చుకొని కట్టకరబడికి ఈ ప్రేమతత్వాన్ని అందుకుంటే మాత్రమే నేర్పినవన్నీ కూడా ఫలితం అవుతుంది.
All of you have listened to so many good teachings. Only when you experience ultimately selfless love in your heart, you would have reached your destination.
చాలా మంది ప్రశ్నలని రాసి ఇచ్చారు.
A lot of you have given many questions written.
కానీ అన్ని ప్రశ్నలకు ఇక్కడే సమాధానం చెప్పాలంటే సంభవం కాదు.
It is not possible for want of time to answer all the questions.
కానీ ఈనాటి దినము లేట్ అయిన వల్ల చెప్పటం లేదు. రేపటి దినం అన్ని నేను కలిసి సాయంత్రం చెప్తాను.
Today it is already late. I am not going to answer your questions. Tomorrow evening I will be able to answer.
కానీ మీరు వినినవన్నీ కూడా శ్రవణం చేసినవన్నీ కూడా మననం చేస్తే ఆ ఆన్సర్స్ మీ లోపల నుంచే బయటికి వచ్చేస్తాయి.
If you contemplate on all that you have listened, the answers will come out from within your own heart.
అందుకనే మీరందరూ కూడా పోయి ఇప్పుడు మననం చేయండి.
Therefore now all of you will go and contemplate.
భజన బినా భజన బినా
भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं, हरि 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 नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं, हम बिना आनंद नहीं, प्रेम भक्ति बिना उद्धार 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 नहीं, जन सेव बिना निर्वाण नहीं, जन सेव बिना निर्वाण नहीं, जन सेव बिना निर्वाण सुख शांति नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। जप ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं। जप ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं। ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं। प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान 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 नहीं। दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म 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 नहीं। भगवान बिना कोई अपना 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 नहीं। साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं। साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं। साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं। साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं। हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं। प्रेम भक्ति बिना उद्धार नहीं। भक्ति बिना उद्धार नहीं। जन सेवा बिना निर्वाण नहीं। जन सेवा बिना निर्वाण नहीं। साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। जप ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं। ध्यान बिना संयोग नहीं। प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं। प्रभु दर्श बिना प्रज्ञान नहीं। दया धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं। धर्म बिना सत्कर्म नहीं। भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं। भगवान बिना कोई अपना नहीं। साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं। साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं। साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं। साईनाथ बिना परमात्मा नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं। हरि नाम बिना आनंद नहीं। साई भजन बिना सुख शांति नहीं।
Sairam. We will now have a short 10-minute break where we will request all the dignitaries on the dais to please take their seats off the dais. After the break, we will have a cultural program where the alumni, and members and volunteers of Seva Vrinda, the service organization of the Shri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Trust, will offer a musical program at Bhagavan's lotus feet. This musical program will also be based on the theme Harmony of Religions, and it will certainly be an enjoyable evening. Sairam.
Sai Ram. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. Sai Ram.
Sai Ram. I think yes, 7. I see 7, yes, right now. 2 keyboards, but in all there are 7 instruments. Fine. Okay, yeah, no problem. Once again.
Om Shri Sai Ram. All the delegates are requested to be seated. The music program is going to come in shortly. Kindly take your seats. The music program is going to come in shortly.
Sairam. We request all the delegates to kindly settle down and maintain silence. The program is going to shortly begin. Before the cultural program for this evening begins, I have a short announcement to make. Undeniably, love is the most powerful emotion or force and grows multifold only when shared. Liquid love or blood is another such gift of God which is meant to be shared with others when they're in need. Liquid Love is another global platform for blood donation where people from different countries can come together to form a formidable force to save lives. One can both request for blood and register to donate blood at the desks placed outside this hall. I request all of you to also kindly visit sailiquidlove.org to know more about this blood donation program. Sairam.
Hello, check.
Prasanna brother's mic.
Hello.
Keshav's mic.
Hello, check.
Arjun's mic.
Hello, check.
Hello, check.
In concurrence with today's theme of Sarva Dharma Samanvaya or Harmony of Religions, here is a musical offering by the alumni, and members of Seva Vrinda, the service wing of the Shri Sathya Sai Lok Seva Trust. Set in entirety to the concept of unity of different religions that coexist across the globe, this offering too resounds the truth that God is one, though his names are many. The songs will be rendered in many Indian languages, Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, and English, to name a few. These compositions are by eminent musicians, and I'm sure you will all be heartened and delighted to know that one of these songs, Hey Parameshwar, was composed by Swami himself, instructing one of the singers on the lyrics too. After a whole day's program filled with enriching talks, this evening's program will sound as music to your ears, and quite literally at that. Enjoy the evening.
Beloved Bhagavan, esteemed speakers, guests, revered elders, dear sisters and brothers, loving Sai Ram, and good evening to all of you. We thank Swami for this opportunity to present a bouquet of songs in front of him. The first song, Swami, is a Sanskrit devotional, a composition of Saint Tulsidas.
गजाननं भूतगणाधिसेवितं कवित्तजम्बू फलसारभक्षितम् उमासुतं शोकविनाशकारणम् नमामि विघ्नेश्वर पादपङ्कजम् जय जयति जय रघुवंशभूषण राम राजीव लोचन जय जयति जय रघुवंशभूषण राम राजीव लोचनम् जय जयति जय रघुवंशभूषण राम राजीव लोचनम् श्रीराम 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 भयतापकण्ठन जगतमण्डन ध्यानगम्यगोचरम् भयतापकण्ठन जगतमण्डन ध्यानगम्यगोचरम् जय जयति जय रघुवंशभूषण राम राजीव लोचनम् श्रीराम 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 अद्वैत अविनाशी अद्वैत अविनाशी अनन्दित मोक्षप्रद हरिवञ्जनम् अद्वैत अविनाशी अनन्दित मोक्षप्रद हरिवञ्जनम् तव शरण भवनिधि प्रदायक अन्य जगत विदन्दनम् जय जयति जय रघुवंशभूषण राम राजीव लोचनम् भवतापकण्ठन जगतमण्डन ध्यानगम्यगोचरम् जय जयति जय रघुवंशभूषण राम राजीव लोचनम् श्रीराम 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 श्रीराम
The path shown by Lord Buddha, the compassionate one, the illumined one, is the path that all of us should follow. Buddha ke path par chalo, jeevan savaro. This is the next presentation, Swami. हे परमेश्वर, तेरे जहां में तुझको लेकर जंग है क्यों? This beautiful composition is none other. The composer of this song is none other than our Bhagavan Baba. This song speaks of the differences in the human beings today. It speaks of how all of us should set aside all differences and join hands in love, in surrender to one God, the God who is omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. This song has been written and composed by Bhagavan himself. Swami, this song at your lotus feet. जग के इस मधुबन में कांटों के संग फूल समाए,
वो है माली इस बगिया का, सब पर रस बरसाए।
इसी बागबां की खातिर अब द्वार हृदय के बंद है क्यों? साथ है पर ना संग है क्यों?
हे परमेश्वर तेरे जहां में तुझको लेकर जंग है क्यों?
हे परमेश्वर तेरे जहां में तुझको लेकर जंग है क्यों?
जब एक प्रेम का रंग है सच्चा, फिर ये अनेकों रंग है क्यों?
साथ है पर ना संग है क्यों? हे परमेश्वर तेरे जहां में तुझको लेकर जंग है क्यों?
सदियों से एक प्रेम की धारा निस दिन बहती जाए।
सदियों से एक प्रेम की धारा निस दिन बहती जाए।
कोई इसमें रम जाए तो कोई तर जाए।
कितनी सरल है राह तुम्हारी, फिर ये अंतर द्वंद है क्यों? साथ है पर ना संग है क्यों। हे परमेश्वर तेरे जहां में तुझको लेकर जंग है क्यों। काया की माया को छोड़ो, परम सत्य को मानो।
काया की माया को छोड़ो, परम सत्य को मानो।
सब कुछ उसकी ही लीला है, सब कुछ उसकी ही लीला है, सब में उसको जानो।
एक पिता की सब संतान, फिर आपस में रंज है क्यों।
हर एक युग में तुमने ही जग को है राह दिखाई, खुद से मानव की नई पहचान करवाई।
तेरी कृपा से भेद दिल के दूर हो जाए, इस नए युग की परीक्षा पार कर पाए।
ये युग जो बीता फिर कभी वापस न आएगा,
दौर ये खुद को नाब फिर से कभी दोहराएगा,
फिर से कभी दोहराएगा। चल सके एक राह मिलके तेरे ही संग में, रह गुजर तू ही है मंजिल, तू ही हर दिल में, तू ही हर दिल में, तू ही हर दिल में, तू ही हर दिल में। The next song is a song about Guru, the Sadguru, the Jagat Guru. Swami, the next song, Guru Meri Puja, at your lotus feet.
पूरक निर्भो निर्वैर, अकाल मूरत अजोनी से भन, गुरु प्रसाद जप आद सच जुगाद सच है भी सच, नानक हो से भी सच। गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंद गुरु मेरा पार ब्रह्म गुरु भगवंत गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंद गुरु मेरा पार ब्रह्म गुरु भगवंत गुरु भगवंत वाहे गुरु वाहे गुरु जी बोलो वाहे गुरु जी बोलो सत्यनाम 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 जी बोलो सत्यनाम जी बोलो नित्य नित्य जपिए तेरे नाम जी बोलो नित्य नित्य जपिए तेरे नाम जी बोलो सत्यनाम 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 जी बोलो सत्यनाम जी बोलो वाहे गुरु जी बोलो सत्यनाम सत्यनाम जी बोल वाहे गुरु जी बोल सत्यनाम 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 गुरु मेरी पूजा गुरु गोविंद गुरु मेरा पार ब्रह्म गुरु भगवंत गुरु भगवंत गुरु भगवंत
या गरीब नवाज, या मोइनुद्दीन, या ख्वाजा जी. This next song is dedicated to you, O Khwaja ji.
ख्वाजा जी ख्वाजा
ख्वाजा जी
ख्वाजा जी
ख्वाजा जी
या गरीब नवाज
या गरीब नवाज
या गरीब नवाज
या मोइनुद्दीन
या मोइनुद्दीन
या ख्वाजा जी
या ख्वाजा जी
या ख्वाजा जी ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा शाहों का शाह तू अली का दुलारा ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा शाहों का शाह तू अली का दुलारा ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा बेकसों की तकदीर तूने है सवारी बेकसों की तकदीर तूने है सवारी सवारी ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा तेरे दरबार में ख्वाजा नूर तो है देखा तेरे दरबार में ख्वाजा सर झुका के है औलिया तू है उनल वली ख्वाजा रुतबा है प्यारा चाहने से तुझ
को ख्वाजा जी मुस्तफा को पाया। ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा, शाम का शातू अली का दुलारा। ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा, ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा। बेकसों की तकदीर तूने है सवारी, तूने है सवारी। बेकसों की तकदीर तूने है सवारी। सदका है मेरे पीर का सदका, तेरा दामन है थामा। ख्वाजा जी ख्वाजा जी, टली हर बला हमारी, छाया है खुमार तेरा। जितना भी रश्क करे बेशक तो कम है मेरे ख्वाजा। तेरे कदमों को मेरे रहनुमा नहीं छोड़ना गवारा। ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा, शाहों का शाह तू अली का दुलारा। ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा, ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा दिल में समा जा। बेकसों की तकदीर तूने है सवारी, बेकसों की तकदीर तूने है सवारी सवारी सवारी। ख्वाजा मेरे ख्वाजा ख्वाजा में समा जा, शाहों का शाह तू अली का दुलारा। ख्वाजा जी 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 ख्वाजा जी।
The next song is Manamandira, a song that describes lighting the lamp of knowledge within each one's heart. Swami, the next song for you.
मन मंदिरा मन मंदिरा ते जाने उजळू नघे साधका। मन मंदिरा ते जाने उजळू नघे साधका। मन मंदिरा ते जाने उजळू नघे साधका। संवेदना
उसळून घे साधका मन मंदिरा मन मंदिरा मन मंदिरा तळहाताच्या रेषाने सहस सुखाका बोधी कुणी तळहाताच्या रेषाने सहस सुखाका बोधी कुणी स्वयं प्रकाशी तू तारा चैतन्याचा भारा वरपंखातून स्वप्न उद्याचे भरपंखातून स्वप्न उद्याचे झेप गेरे पाकरा उजळून घे साधका मन मंदिरा तेजाने उजळून घे साधका मन मंदिरा मन मंदिरा मन मंदिरा नी नी नि जा 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 नी नी नि जा 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 नी नि जा जा रे रे जा जा नि द प मम प मम प मम प मम प म प नी द प म नी नि सा सा रे रे सा सा नी नि सा सा रे रे सा सा मम प म प नि द प मम प म प नि द प प नि सा रे 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 प नि सा मा ग रे रे ग रे ग रे सा द नि द प रे ग रे सा नि सा रे 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 मा ग रे सा नि सा रे मा प नि सा प नि सा प नि सा रे 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 ग रे सा नि नि आ मन मंदिरा ते जाने
The next song, Swami, is an English song. The lyrics go, as make us the channel of peace, the message of peace through this English song.
Make us a channel of your peace. Where there is hatred, let us bring your love. Where there is injury, your pardon, Lord. Where there is doubt, true faith in you. O Master, grant that we may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all our souls. Make us a channel of your peace. Where there's despair in life, let us bring hope. Where there is darkness, only light. Where there is sadness, ever joy. O Master, grant that we may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood pardoning that we are pardoned, in giving to all men that we receive, in dying that we are born to eternal life. O Master, grant that we may never see so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love with all our souls. Make us a channel of your peace. Make us a channel of your peace. Make us a channel of your peace.
Swami, the last offering is a kavali that speaks of the unity of religion, Swami. Sai ke darbar mein.
साई के दरबार में, जी हाँ जी हाँ जी, साई के दरबार में आओ आओ जी आओ, सुन लो साई के दरबार में, साई के दरबार में अनुपम प्रेम अपार अनोखा, प्रकृति परमात्मा मिलन का ये मौका, ये सिलसिला है सदियों का साई के दरबार में, जी हाँ जी हाँ जी, साई के दरबार में जो आए वो देखे, जो देखे वो जाने, जो आए वो देखे, जो देखे वो जाने। तेरे दर पे तेरे हिंदू या मुस्लिम या सिख और ईसाई, ये दर पे है तेरे हैं सब भाई भाई, साई के दरबार में, जी हाँ जी हाँ जी, साई के दरबार में। अल्लाह हो, मौला हो, रामा हो, कृष्णा हो, अल्लाह हो, अवल अल्लाह नूर पाया, कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर थे, सब जग उपजया, कृष्णा हो, अल्लाह हो। धर्म सब ही एक समान, सिख ईसाई हिंदू मुसलमान, सिख ईसाई हिंदू मुसलमान, धर्म सब ही हाजी एक समान हाजी, धर्म सब ही हाजी एक समान हाजी, सिख ईसाई हिंदू मुसलमान, सिख ईसाई हिंदू मुसलमान। बोलिए बोलिए जी बुद्ध राष्ट्र महावीर नाम, बोलिए बोलिए जी बुद्ध राष्ट्र महावीर नाम, सिख ईसाई हिंदू मुसलमान, सिख ईसाई हिंदू मुसलमान, प्रेम धर्म ही एक देखो। सिख ईसाई हिंदू मुसलमान, सिख ईसाई हिंदू मुसलमान, साई के दरबार में, साई के दरबार में, साई के दरबार में, आओ जी आओ सुन लो साई के दरबार में, आओ जी आओ सुन लो साई के दरबार में। समस्ता लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु, आहा हा, ओ हो हो, आहा हा, ओ हो हो, साईं के दरबार मोहब्बत की कमी दिल में, मोहब्बत की कमी दिल में अगर एहसास होता है, जरा झाको तो पाओगी कि साई पास होता है। हो करिश्मा ये उसी का है कि दुनिया खूबसूरत लगती है, वरना आदमी को आदमी क्या रास होता है। साई बिन रहा न जाए, साई बिन रहा न जाए, साई बिन रहा न जाए, साई बिन रहा न जाए। चैन नाए मोहे चैन नाए, चैन नाए मोहे चैन नाए, चैन नाए मोहे चैन नाए, चैन नाए मोहे चैन नाए। साई बिन रहा न जाए, साई बिन रहा न जाए। जब से देखा तुझको साई मेरे, तरस के प्यासे नैना सांझ सवेरे। जब से है देखा तुझको साई मेरे, तरस के प्यासे नैना सांझ सवेरे। मिट मर जाए तुझ पे हमसे न रूठे तू, जिंदगी सौंप दे हम चरणों में तेरे यूं, जिंदगी सौंप दे हम चरणों में तेरे यूं, जिंदगी सौंप दे हम चरणों में तेरे यूं। मन मंदिर से जाओ न साए, फिर से जाओ न साए। चैन नाए मोहे चैन नाए, चैन नाए मोहे चैन नाए, साई बिन रहा न जाए, साई बिन रहा न जाए। तू मेरा दिल मेरी धड़कन, तू ही है मंजिल मेरी, तू ही है मंजिल ये मेरी, तू ही है मंजिल ये मेरी। मेरा जीवन तेरा दर्शन, मेरी सब सांसें है तेरी, मेरी सब सांसें है तेरी, मेरी सब सांसें है। तुझ पे कुर्बान हो ये जीवन, तुझ पे कुर्बान हो ये जीवन। अब तमन्ना है ये मेरी, अब तमन्ना है ये मेरी, बस तमन्ना है ये मेरी। तुझ पे कुर्बान हो ये जीवन, अब तमन्ना है ये मेरी, बस तमन्ना है ये मेरी, बस तमन्ना है ये मेरी। साई बिन रहा न जाए, साई बिन रहा न जाए। चैन नाए मोहे चैन नाए, चैन नाए मोहे चैन नाए, साई बिन रहा न जाए, साई बिन रहा न जाए, साई बिन रहा साई बिन रहा न जाए, साई बिन रहा, साई बिन रहा। जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक परति महेश्वर ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्व प्राणपते स्वामी सर्व प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपद बांधव ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता गुरुदैवमु मरियंतयु नीवे स्वामी मरियंतयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेंद्र शयन ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी साई महादेव सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल हारति अंदुको मंगल हारति अंदुको मंदर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा ओम शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु ओम शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबा जी की जय।
Om Shri Sai Ram.